Mark Zuckerberg's little company finally starts to get all grown up. Facebook Gifts, a chance to create revenue for the most wildly overhyped company in the history of the planet. Does it matter to the stock? Todd Schoenberger's here to discuss. Todd, what do you make of this thing? It's a gift. Give me the gift of your insight on Facebook's new operation.
Act of desperation. Look, Jeff, they need money, and I thought the entire concentration was going to be on ads off the mobile space. Here's their problem right now. By the end of the year, you will have more cell phones than human beings on the planet.
Not personally.
Hold on. No, not you personally. Okay. 3/4 of all those cell phones will be standard phones, not smartphones. Therefore, Facebook, how are they going to even advertise? And you start talking about gifts. People, they want to concentrate so much on mobile and e-commerce, but how can they do it when 3/4 of all of the cell phones out there they're not even equipped to do this? It's an act of desperation. They're trying to do something. They're squeezing water out of a brick.
Now, act of desperation and being nimble they often look the same thing unless you're wise, unless you have the wisdom and time. Let me tell you what's smart about this. The advertising thing, that was dumb right from the shoot.
Right.
You're not going to get out there and sell my opinion to a bunch of advertisers and try to sell me a Prius because 50 people I went to high school with own them. That was garbage. Selling actual tangible things to other people, that makes sense. This gift idea, they've gone from ads to virtual gifts, which was bizarre. Here's a virtual sheep. To gifts I can send cupcakes to people. Now, if they change that and I can send cupcakes to myself, as well as buy a book that 50 of my friends like or buy a CD that some guys I know like, now you have a real business. That's the advantage you have of all these 900 million people is a sharing of that information. You and I are old. We aren't going to be out in the clubs. We don't know any new music. Dave Matthews, to me, is kind of trendy. He's a little bleeding edge for my taste. If someone could recommend to me something a little more current, I would buy that without even thinking. That's Facebook's business.
Listen, now that you've given your resume to Mark Zuckerberg, I'm sure he'll appreciate that. Look, going forward, though, I got to tell you something. Who is going to do this? This is going to kill their overhead costs and their margins, and here's why. You order flowers, this gift thing, or cards, or whatever. You need to have a customer service staff. Everything about them is virtual. Everything is behind the scenes. Now, immediately,
They're not making the cupcakes. The margin's beautiful. They take the order, they give it to the cupcake company, and they go build it.
They're not going to the cupcake. Every Facebook, they got 1 billion people that are going to be calling up Facebook saying, hey, where are my cupcakes?
See, that's the beauty of their numbers. The beauty of their numbers are that they're largely fake, so they only have 600 million people calling
the other side
about
of
the
this.
cupcakes.
Who goes on Facebook for e-commerce right now? When you think of e-commerce in the internet space, where do you go? Amazon.com. They're the winner. They're obviously the Yankees in that space right now. Going forward, why would you go to Facebook to buy such an item?
It's the Facebook of dreams, my friend. If they build it, people will come. If you set this thing up correctly, people won't even think about it. How many books do you have? How many Apple, Amazon, Kindle books do you have sitting in your queue that you don't even remember why you bought them because someone recommended it at some point and you downloaded it because I'll get to it later? This is what it would be like. You would go and you would buy these things recommended by your friends. Cost Facebook nothing. That's the only advantage they have of aggregating these millions and millions of people. That's how you make money from it. Are margins lousy? Sure. I own Amazon stock. It trades at a PE of approximately 1 zillion, and I'm completely cool with that because they sell stuff correctly.
Right. And what would prevent the user from going to the Amazon app on their iPhone right now and actually sending you a book or anything like that?
Because they would have to think, and that's the hurdle, my friends.
The
goal is to sell something without people thinking about it. So why don't you just go buy something without even thinking about it right now? Prove my point, or you can comment down below and tell us which one of us is right. Does the gift business save Facebook? Let us know what you think.